really hard to look at what sport could we relate this close to. I think there's elements of organisations like FIFA which we're borrowing from, but actually it's just been found by accident. ESL helped create the World eSports Association, which is making a level playing field for teams, tournament operator, ourselves to actually start discussing how the league is formed, the scheduling, an arbitration process and all the rest of it. So I think there is a requirement for it, for sure, to make sure that there is that dialogue. It's quite hard to get off the ground, to try and get everyone to agree together. I don't think there's a set example yet of exactly how that will form, but we're certainly working towards finding that and what the best solution is. There was a YouTube video came out a couple of years ago now that one of the players sort of mentioned that some of them were taking Adderall, which is a drug for ADHD, and it helps, obviously, it's a stimulant. We got onto that pretty quickly, and we're actually the first organisation to start doing drug tests at our events. Obviously we can't test on the online segments, but that should transpire into, there's no point in cheating online when you're actually having to perform in a physical event. So we've actually tackled that as well, and we've not seen any evidence of it at all since we announced that. We're getting to a tipping point now where the prize funds of the tournaments themselves are getting to a level where betting operators are also paying out enough to get this kind of potential match fixing issue. There's no way we can prevent gambling, we have to embrace it. We're actually working with an integrity coalition called eSIC and a company called Sport Radar. So every single tournament from our national leagues up globally are refereed and monitored by Sport Radar. We give them full data feeds, and what they do, they cross-section that with the gambling market to try and identify any fraudulent behaviour. That irons out any opportunity for match fixing, and it even goes down to the very fact that there's a lot of player education going on, because some of these esports players are kind of fairly young and could be prone to some sort of grooming process. So we even have people holding seminars at our events to talk to the players about the potential threats there, and even to a certain extent monitoring hotel lobbies and things like that, which is where, as I understand it, a lot of this potential activity can occur. So we're doing a huge amount of work to stop that sort of threat, because it can really affect what esports is building up to.